Hey there. So today I want to talk about how over the last several years I have had an emphasis on legacy when it comes to my leadership. I hadn't really thought about it that much before. Like, what is legacy, right? Like, what does it really entail? Until I think it was probably a progression of different things, and some of those being what I tend to call legacy building moments. And I think since COVID, a couple of those have been how much I need to lead myself first before I can lead others. And it has been very, very good, but at the same time, it's been very challenging because I think once you look at yourself and you do that self-assessment of what kind of a leader you are, not only that, right? Like, you look at, let's say, your current state, so to speak. You look at where you are, but then where you want to go, right? Like, that's how I measure that legacy component. What's in between where I am and where I'm headed, right? Is that legacy. And I think I reached a point where I was very exhausted, probably from maybe not having the right tools to lead, maybe not having the right theory or philosophy behind what it means, what leading means for me. And I think I have, through different experiences that have been so amazing, I think I have been able to cement my leadership capabilities a lot more, especially probably over the last probably 5 years. I think COVID definitely brought about for many of us just that emphasis on what do we have at our disposal, how do we pivot, how do we adapt, right? And I know that the change is still there, but I think what I am seeing, that the changes that we are going through right now, what they require is a different mindset, right? We are looking at information overload for those of us that are learning different things, but then also for information overload for those that we lead, right? Like, how much are we giving them and how much are we either setting them up for success or failure, right? So I think I've been in this space of like, who am I as a leader? Is who I am aligning with what's around me? And if it isn't, what does that say? So it's been a self-assessment, I have to say, but I think what that self-assessment has allowed me to do is to get very clear on the type of leader that I am not, right? Like, what type of leader am I not? And what type of leader am I, right? For example, I definitely like to empower those that I lead, because I've time and time again I have seen it, right? I've seen the results and what happens when people are empowered, right? Are they given the tools? Are they empowered to go out there and get their work done? Because at the end of the day, they are the experts, right? So that's one. Number two, I have learned so much about myself in the sense of like, so many of the ways I thought were leadership, I'm like, it's not, right? It isn't. Like, I have to delegate. I have to learn. Like, the systems that I thought that could help me. It's like the good old saying, right? When they always say people get a job because of what they knew, right? But now they have to prove that they are able to do that job, right? Like, can they learn? Can they include people? Can they make decisions, right? So I'm excited as I kind of move in this journey, because I think over the last few years there's been pivotal moments in my life, once again, like I said, that have really shown me like, this, you're not this kind of leader. And the ones that have shown me, yeah, this is who you are. And it just feels kind of like validating in a way, because of all the hardship that one endures, right? As one kind of looks at, as one does that self-assessment, because it's not easy. It's not easy to do the self-assessment and be like, am I coming short on who I say I am as a leader, or am I where I need to be? So I'm excited to see how my journey keeps evolving, especially as we bring AI and just all the new technology. I'm interested in seeing how do we align people, resources, and technology in a way that's humane, right? How do we elevate humanity? Because honestly, let's face it, humanity has really been stripped down. Like we are in it, right? Like right now. So how do we envision it looking into the future?